you gonna finish the rest of that? He's shy. You know, the great thing about past Much Does Edmonton shows that we've had some awesome hip-hop groups play them. Acts like Politic Live and War Party, and this year was no exception. We were lucky enough to have this really wildly diverse and interesting hip-hop group play Much Does Edmonton, and by that I mean there isn't a single hip-hop cliche to be found anywhere near this group. No, you know, blinged out braggarts dressed in Sean John, no hoochies, no pimped out cream-colored Escalades anywhere. In fact, they draw on such a broad range of influences, I don't know if it's even fair to call it hip-hop. Whatever it is, it's great, and you're going to hear it right now. This is Eshod Ibn Wyza on Much Does Edmonton. I can tell you're excited about this.
Strikes with the justice that we must fight, we trust it. When you blood that worship, will jump on my heart's function. Strikes with the justice that we must fight, we trust it.
In case you had any doubts, this is Eshod Ibn Wyza. This is all of them.
When they profile, if they take you back to promise you, you can want to spew. There's one of the top, I line, I climb you. From that blue light be shining through. In a lake to line, you know your time is through. The better out and out, I'm split into two.
What we do is just making music that we like to hear ourselves.
Yeah.
And if we come up with a line and we're like, that's dope, come up with a bass line that's dope, got a drum beat that's dope, put it together and that's going to be dope. But to say that it's hip-hop or not, it's kind of irrelevant, I think, because in essence it's just music anyways.
Yeah.
So if people take our shit as hip-hop, well, good. If you like that, then you like that. If you think we're rock and roll, then that'd be tight too, but that is just really, truly irrelevant. Right. Like, we're just Eshod Ibn Wyza. Mad love.
Eshod and Ibn are Hebrew and Arabic words. It's like a metaphor for cultures that have been at war for millennia, right? And same thing that we're doing with the band. We're like, whatever about your categories and classifications.
That also serves a purpose because now we know what we don't ever want to become.
Our shows are always different. You can never come to an Eshod Ibn Wyza show.
That never happens.
We're always trying to bring something different every single time we have the opportunity.
I like it when you see somebody let go and they just like, they lose themselves in whatever they're doing at that point. It's kind of almost shamanistic, you know, you just like forget about yourself and go nuts in a kind of a trance. And I think that's another reason why I do music, because I love feeling like that, like when you're on stage and you're just like, it's like a big rush and whatever.
Can you tell me how much maybe sort of like maybe the thinking behind the group is influenced by the fact that it seems like Edmonton is sort of like, it's a small scene, there's lots of cross-pollination, so you see lots of like, you know, punk kids going to hip-hop shows and hip-hop kids going to punk shows and like that.
Those are our favorite shows to do when there's like mad punk rock cats out. It's good to mix that type of stuff because with a small scene like that, to network and to like know people around in the different areas, different promoters, different bands, it's good. Like, it's totally healthy for the scene.
Like jewels in the heart of the storm, wash my land clean by fire, light my mind.
We already finished recording our third album, which we released in May. And we haven't even released that, and we've already started working on the next one, which will probably be bigger, more comprehensive than our like 40-track, 3-disc album that we're planning for May.
Prolific, to say the least.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's because everyone's a songwriter. Every single person writes songs from their own individual experience.
You do your best work when you really start to recognize who you are, where you're from, what's around you, the nature, what's around you, the people that you grew up with. And combining that with your own personal ambitions, your own personal goals of how things should be, I think that's the best.
Yeah.
Where the best work always comes from, an artist's best stuff.
Right to my mind, right to my mind.
Yo, this is Karan Singh from the crew Eshod Ibn Wyza. I want Much Music to play some Poly Live shit, because gotta represent Edmonton, you know? Peace.